Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
This is Charles Boykin in Dayton, Ohio. And I think the reason why they're restructuring all the contracts is because we have so many one-year contracts. And if these players pan out, we're going to have some money to sign them, especially Za'Darius Smith and the new defensive tackle, Mr. Harris. So I think that money is going to go toward those two gentlemen and the other one-year guys that we just signed. Thank you. And again, go Browns.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Quincy, I think they're likely to roll it over. The cap money, they have a couple big contracts, and they'll probably restructure them again. But if Za'Darius Smith goes out and plays well, and they can find a way to get him for another year, this defensive line and what it might be able to do is intriguing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, if Za'Darius plays well, if Shelby Harris plays well, then they'll get multi-year contracts, and that won't be that hard. The issue with a one-year deal is that you can only put the money on, like, 1 or maybe 2 years if you do a void year. And the way I think that they do these contracts is that Za'Darius and Shelby probably have void years already in there. So if you want to extend them, you would just kind of add money there, kick some of the void year money down the can, and it would be kind of simple to do. But, yeah, these restructurings are to get them under the cap next year, so they're not, pressed by the salary cap. This is something that a lot of the savvy NFL teams do, and the Browns have been doing this for a while, especially now since they have to pay a quarterback. They're going to continue to kind of make these maneuvers around the cap to make sure that they can not only pay the cap that they're supposed to, but also not have a ton of salary cap debt, right? Where you got a bunch of money waiting for you like in 2026, and you gotta be like 60 over the cap, and you gotta cut a bunch of veteran players or something like that. So yeah, it's more about cap management, and maybe that cap management leads to extensions for these guys if they play well. Browns have showed that they're willing to give extensions out to their players that play well. They've kept a ton of players over the last few years. So yeah, I think in a roundabout way, that's a right way to think about it.